Forrest Frank, one of the biggest Christian artists in the music industry with over 7 million monthly listeners, just responded to one of the biggest country acts, Jelly Roll, with 22 million monthly listeners. If you're not aware of the controversy, Forrest Frank posted a video about not feeling comfortable attending an award ceremony for making music about Jesus.
As Christians, it's hard to know where the line in the sand is between being in the world and not of the world. I'm convicted personally that a line that I can draw is that I will not receive a trophy for something that is from Jesus and for Jesus.
Now, I'm a huge fan of Forrest Frank's music. I think he's got a great heart, and I just love the way he responds in all these videos. But the only question I might ask is, and again, it's a personal conviction, is, did he need to make a video even telling people why he's not attending the Dove Awards? Or could he have just done that privately, right? And just not said anything? But for whatever reason, he made a video letting people know. Maybe he wanted to use it as a witnessing tool, because I'm sure it spoke to a lot of people just as much as it might have offended a lot of people. And you know what? We're not going to get out of this life, telling the truth and not offending people, okay? What I learned one time was that, look, offense is an event, but being offended is a choice. But I think he's got a really great heart. And even when he attended the Dove Awards last year and received an award, during his speech, he even shared that he still felt uncomfortable. Watch this.
So I wasn't going to respond to this comment because I didn't want to bring any unnecessary drama. I posted my personal conviction. It triggered a lot of people. I had no idea that was going to happen. But now Fox News has brought it up in People Magazine, so I feel like I'm inclined to speak on it. All I'm going to say to you, Jelly, is I love this question.
So Jelly Roll's comment there that he just responded to, won't receive a trophy for something from Jesus for Jesus, but will take the profits from something from Jesus for Jesus. Maybe I'm missing something here, LOL. And so it's a pretty charged comment, right? And so I love how Forrest just goes on to say, hey man, I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm an open door, dude. I'm praying for you. I love you. He talks about the scripture in Matthew 6:3 where he felt convicted about making money, for something that he's making for Jesus, but that's personal because in Matthew 6:3 it says, but when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So he kind of talks about whether I give 10% or I give 90%. That's a personal thing here, but I just love how the fact that he responds in love. Now, before I play this next clip of Jelly Roll accepting his award and kind of giving a little bit of a shot at Forrest even at the awards, Jelly Roll's got an incredible testimony of what God is doing and done in his life. The guy's been to jail. God has just done so much in his life. He's impacted so many people, and especially me. I got into his music a few years ago. I supported one of his albums. I got his hoodie and everything, and just love what he's doing. But check out this acceptance speech from Jelly Roll.
Y'all forgive me. I'm not sure how much I even belong speaking up here right now, but and I'm nervous. I ain't been this nervous since I went to criminal court, y'all. This is a real thing for me. I'm sweaty palm, but I was listening to him and I was thinking about Matthew when he talks about the least. When he said, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me water. When I was in jail, you came and visited me. And I realized that I'm standing here because people took time with the least. Come on. And I want to give this message as clear as I can right now. The world is hearing about Jesus like they haven't in decades right now. There is a revival happening in the United States of America where you can't go on a corner and not hear about Jesus right now. And while we are hearing about Jesus, I encourage you to put faith on your feet and feet on your faith and walk out of this building and go do for the least. They've heard of Jesus, now show them Jesus. Go feed the poor. Go visit the ones in jail. Go show them who Jesus was. We're done talking. It's time to show. I thank you for the Dove Awards. I think this thing is great. I think it gives alternative programming for kids at home watching this. My son's watching this. I think this is awesome. He gets to watch an award show like this. I thank God that I could see the forest for the trees. God bless y'all.
I don't know about you, but I just get so pumped up watching that. And I know there was a little bit of a shot there at the end, but I just see two amazing men using their talents for God in an amazing way. Are they arguing and trying to figure out a few things in public together? Yeah, should that be on display? I don't know. I'm not big on criticizing anybody. I don't like those videos where people are criticizing pastors or just anybody. I think we're told to love people and they'll know us by our love. And I know those guys both are going to end up like just showing even mad love. I know this story is going to end up good because I know they both love Jesus and I'm just seeing what's going on. But what I think we need to do just as people is just love one another. Encourage one another. And sometimes it's better to critique in private than it is in public, right? Should I have even asked that question of whether he should have made that video? Maybe I shouldn't have even asked that, right? But we should definitely ask questions sometimes and be curious, but we need to spend more time building each other up than tearing each other down. I don't need anybody trying to tear me down, especially publicly. I'm already good at tearing myself down with the negative thoughts, the negative news, and the stuff that's out there. There's already, our battle is not against flesh, okay? It's not about flesh and blood. There is only one race. It's the human race. We all bleed red. We all cry tears, right? Our enemies are not from this world, and they got us fighting each other when we really need to just be loving and praying and figuring this out. So I hope this inspires you just to love someone, forgive someone. You might not have to agree with them, but it doesn't mean we have to hate on each other or whatnot. We can encourage, inspire, and I think honestly, criticism is probably best done in privately more than it is in public. But I just see two men just friggin', trying to figure it out, just like me trying to figure it out, but just making amazing music for Jesus. So hope this video inspired you. Peace.